Hello, Wasatch fourth graders. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make paper turkey for Thanksgiving. Hey, now this is a really fun activity, but it's not an easy one. Okay. So I strongly recommend that grown-ups in your family or even the older siblings will help you with this and make it into a family activity. Okay. Now you are taking home this kit, this brown bag that I'm going to put everything you will need in here, all the paper supplies. But I cannot send you like adhesives such as glue sticks or liquid glue or staplers or tapes and even glue gun. Okay, you may use any of those adhesives to stick anything on together. Okay, so those are the only things that you have to prepare from home. The rest I took care of it. Okay, well, let's start. Okay, first, when you start making this, I need you to empty this bag. And when you do it, please make sure you are not losing any pieces that was in it. Okay, be careful. Okay, and then have this bag stand on the table, the working table or desk. Okay. And then we need to stuff this. Okay, and I did send you a sheet of, this full sheet of newspaper. I'm going to show you how to roll this into a ball. You might be thinking, oh, that's easy. Basically, I know how to do that. But there's a little bit of trick to it. So just watch how I do it. So you start from one corner, okay? You don't start from the flat edge. Start from the corner. Then you try to make it round from all directions. And turn that into a size of, this will be like a small cantaloupe or melon, okay? So that's how you want to do it, okay? Now this is really fun to do. If you're playing with it and then you just keep smashing and smashing, this is so much fun. And then you're gonna turn your ball into an orange size or tennis ball size. And then if you stuff your brown bag with a small size ball, you're not going to have a turkey. You're going to end up with a skinny chicken. So please do it right. Okay. Another bad example is that you start from rolling from one edge and you're going to end up with a stick. And when you try to make that into a ball from the stick, it just still stays flat, okay? So don't do it that way. And another bad example, I have a lot of bad examples, by the way, is to keep it huge, like as big as your head, okay? And then you try to put this in here and it's not gonna fit, okay? So do it just right, please, okay? So let's just say I roll that up, just the right size. And then you open this bag carefully, okay? And then stick the newspaper all the way. Let it sit on the table, stick it all the way in, like that, okay? All right, and then go the turkey's neck. You go wing, like that. You can even twist it too, once or twice. Okay? Make sure it's fitted around the neck, like that. And then you will need some kind of tape. Masking tape will work the best, a piece of masking tape. But if you don't have a masking tape, just clear tape or like wrapping tape will do. And then just go around the neck and tape it. Okay? So it looks like that. All right. Now, here comes the part that But you have to ask a grown-up to help you. This head making, okay, this open part, the top of the bag has to made into a beak and a head. Now, mom or dad or grandparents or the big brother or sister or your neighbor, I don't care who does it, but if you're grown up, okay, if you're good at this, please watch how I do it and then follow the instructions. So first, make it flat, make the edge flat like that. And then fold it into a beak size. Okay, so in the back it looks like this. Okay, and then this whole head is still too big. So what you want to do is just fold a little bit of the size like that. Okay, so the back will be like that. Okay, and then have the head turn a little bit down and fold the center, make it pointy, and take a rubber band. I'm using the color rubber band so that you can see better, and just go like 4 or 5 times, I say, until it gets tight, like this. Now, if you have a color rubber band, go ahead and use any color, but I just put the just generic color rubber band in your bag. If you don't have any other rubber band at home, you can use that. And then you open up the head like that, okay? And then have it, I'm gonna go one more time, like with my rubber band so that it's not gonna fall apart. Okay, here we go. So that's how you make it. Okay, so that's a grown-up part. It's a little bit too hard for kids, 4th graders. All right, so here is my featherless naked turkey. Hey, we have to keep decorating him. Let's start making the tail feather. Tails are here, this back part, okay? This back part. I'm going to show you how to make it. In your bag, you have these 6 pieces of colored tall construction paper strip, okay? The 3 colors, 2 pieces each. I have 2 oranges, 2 tans, 2 blacks. Colors will be different, depends on which bag you picked. You know, I just picked that for you. So don't complain about the colors. That's the color you're going to use. Okay. All right. Now, the first thing you do is you have to shape the tip of these strips. To do that, you have to cut twice. I drew a Sharpie line on the top, so that's how you cut it. You just cut twice. You cut it once, and you cut it twice. You get rid of the tip triangle, okay? And then you cut all 6 pieces in a similar way. If you did it right, you end up with 4 times 3 colors, 12 little scrap pieces. I need you to save all these. Don't throw them away. Save them and guard them, okay? And after you trim all the tips, oh, I forgot to show you bad examples. Okay, here is my bad example 1, okay? Don't leave the top space. Okay, don't cut it lower, in other words, okay? Those 2 pieces, the triangle pieces, has to be separated. So if you accidentally cut it too low like that, you have to cut the middle right here to separate those 2 extra pieces, okay? And we don't want to make any piece shorter than the original height, okay? And here's another bad example. Don't cut the side of it, okay? Just trim the top, please. Okay, all right. Now, once all the 6 pieces are cut, it's time to put them together. Okay, here is a good example. Okay, it says good. Okay, the good example has a narrow base and a wide top. Okay. Have you ever use the playing cards and then you just use one hand and hold the cards like this? You've done that before, right? Okay, that's the kind of trick that you want to do. And then work on the table, make it like that, and then glue them together. And you have to make it into a color pattern so that the same color would not be next to each other. On this, I did orange, green, brown, and repeated it. Orange, green, brown. Okay? Make sure you do it in the color pattern. All right. Now, I have a lot of bad examples. Okay. To learn really well, you have to compare the good and bad. That's how people learn. That's why I have lots of bad examples. So here is bad example 1. This one is too narrow. The bottom is okay. It's supposed to be narrow, but the top is even narrow. Okay? You don't want the skinny tail like that. Now this is the opposite. That's way too wide. Okay, the top is okay, but you got to remember to shrink the bottom down. Okay, so do it just right, please. And this is actually harder than you think. The grown-ups, you're welcome, more than welcome to help glue these 6 pieces. All right, now when those 6 pieces are glued, it's time to use these scraps to decorate those tail feathers. This is actually my student example. Okay, so you glue 2 pieces each that are different from the base color onto the tail. And make sure you decorate the tips, the top half of the tails, because you can tell why. The bottom half is going to be covered by the paper bag. Okay, so if you spend like half an hour decorating the bottom, it's all going to be wasted. Okay, so make sure you decorate the top. Okay. All right, and then it's time to attach this naked turkey into the tail. Okay, now to do that, this is again the grown-ups' job. Okay. The bottom of the bag will go up against the bottom of the tail, like that. And I usually help my students in the art room with the large masking tape and then staplers at the bottom. You can use any adhesive that you think it would work. All right. Okay, now the tail is on. Hey, let's work on the wings. Okay, wings are easy. Okay, you'll find this one sheet of construction paper folded into half in your bag. Okay, this is the wing piece. What you have to do is put your hands up against the paper and then you trace your hand shape. And so see the dotted line? That's the shape that I traced. And please make sure that you add a little bit of wrist too, because you need the wrist space to staple these wings on. Okay. And when you actually cut it, I want you to pretend that you are in kindergarten. You're not really good at cutting yet. So you don't know how to cut exactly between these fingers. So you cut da-da-da-da-da. You cut really bad around your actual finger shapes. Okay, that's how I need you to cut it. Okay, and then you cut 2 sheets together. Don't open it and cut it. Just cut it together. And here comes a grown-up's job again. Okay, those wings needs to be attached to the ridge of the paper bag. I usually use staples to do that. Okay, like that. There's 2 ridges on the paper bag. Okay, all right. Whew, now you're almost done. Now you just have to take care of little things. Okay, First, let me talk about the neck collar. Okay. Right now, you have ugly tape going around the turkey's neck. Okay, remember, you just taped it. Okay, with a mask. I used the masking tape. Okay, it's kind of, it's not too attractive. So use the neck piece and then go around the neck and then glue it or tape it so that it'll be prettier. Okay, now the next one is the eyes. I did put some black and white paper. There's a white paper here too. And you can cut that into any eye shape that you want. If you rather have blue eyes or green eyes, you can just color it with a marker if you want to, or you can use my paper, okay? And then cut it and glue it like this. Okay, for this I recommend the Elmer's liquid glue. Okay. All right, now the next one is a wattle. You know what wattles are? Okay, they are the ugly red things hanging from the turkey's, mouth. Okay, and I gave you this strip, the straight cut strip, red strip. I need you to purposely trim the edges so that it will be uglier. It will look more natural. Okay, and to attach it, you don't need any glue. You just fold the tip of the red paper and then pull the rubber band at one place and just bend that, the end of the red paper, and attach it. Now this, the fourth graders might have to ask for grown-ups to do this part also. All right, now let's talk about the legs, okay, and feet. I gave you a feet paper like this. What you do is you fold this into half, okay? And then draw a shape of turkey's feet, okay? Just make it up. You don't have to research about it or anything. And attach it at the bottom of the tummy of the bottom of the paper bag like that, okay? Or if you're ambitious, you can make legs to go along with it, like wingy legs, like that, okay? To do that, you need to learn how to fold papers with an accordion fold. Now, in your kit, I put 2 long skinny strips like this, okay? Each leg will need 2 colors. So these are for one leg and that's for another leg. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do an accordion fold. You first put 2 pieces going like this with a right angle, a 90 degree, like a corner of the book or desk, okay? And have the tall one go behind the left and right side ones, okay? You can even do it with me, okay? And then fold the back paper right up against the side piece, and then have it stand up. Okay, and then have the side one fold it right up against the other piece. Have it go the other way. And this one goes down, this one goes to the other side, up, the other side, down, the other side. You just keep going. You make sure every fold is right up against the other color. And you just keep going, and then you will end up making like that. Could you see how I did that? Maybe my fingers were in your way. Okay, like that. Okay, and I think that's basically it. But if you want to go further than that, this is an optional thing. You don't have to do it, but here I made the Pilgrim's father's hat, okay? And I made a Pocahontas headband. So your turkey can be Alberto Pocahontas. Hello. Okay. Or he could be Pilgrim Father. Okay. Or in the art class, I tell my students, you can turn your turkey into anything you want. Hobo, bank robber, rock star, art teacher, whatever you want. Okay, so this turkey is actually made by a student. Okay, she moved, so I was able to keep her work. And she decorated her wing with a lollipop. And this is her little basket. This turkey is shopping at the candy store. Isn't that cute? I love the kids' original ideas. Okay. So to make the extra parts, and also you can decorate all you want. I put circles at the bottom of this, below those, the original decoration with the triangles. I decorated the wings. Okay. I even decorated the back. So you can decorate however you want. And to those, for those extra decorations and to make little things, I will place a box of my scrap colored construction paper, and then you may pick and choose and take whatever that you think you would need. Okay, don't be greedy though. Okay, don't just grab a handful and waste it all. Okay, be good with sharing. All right, I hope you are going to have a great fun making a Thanksgiving turkey. Okay, I will see you again after the break. Okay, bye.